Well, if it isn't Netflix finally realizing what their audience actually wants, reports suggest the streaming giant might be gearing up to release some much-needed unfiltered footage of Meghan Markle's alleged on-set tantrums because her latest attempt at a wholesome cooking show has already flopped harder than a soul in a windstorm, and at this point the only thing left to salvage it is some good old-fashioned reality TV drama. So what happened? Meghan, in all her infinite wisdom, decided to break one of Netflix's golden rules by sharing behind-the-scenes footage of her upcoming series with Love Meghan on her freshly minted Instagram page. No less, the clip featured her in Monito prancing around a kitchen baking beekeeping in a half-hearted costume, while the actual professionals were suited up like astronauts and performing the world's most painfully rehearsed candid dance routine. Oh, and let's not forget a brief obligatory cameo by Prince Harry, who appeared to be there simply because, well, what else is he doing these days? Naturally, she deleted the video and then reposted it because nothing screams "I have my life together" like the classic post-delete-repost strategy. Speculation is running rampant as to why the original post vanished. The prevailing theory: Netflix wasn't exactly thrilled about Meghan leaking footage that she did not have the rights to share. Oops, who could have predicted that a major corporation might have an issue with their intellectual property being casually uploaded to Instagram? Certainly not Meghan. But here's where things get really juicy. Rumors have been swirling for months that Meghan's behavior on set has been, shall we say, less than gracious. Apparently, chefs and crew members alike have been abandoning ship faster than you can say Duchess-sized ego. The word on the street is that Meghan's obsession with micromanaging every detail right down to how she's framed on camera has made the production process an absolute nightmare. The only people left in her orbit a suspiciously high number of male crew members. If Netflix does release the real behind the scenes footage, expect to see Meghan going full diva mode, allegedly berating staff, demanding retakes for the 500th time, and throwing tantrums that make Hollywood's biggest divas look like amateurs. This is a woman who is convinced she's the next Julia Child, when in reality she's barely scraping together a cooking show with the authenticity of a store-bought pie labeled homemade. Meanwhile, people are drawing hilarious comparisons between Meghan and actual culinary personalities. Take Stanley Tuohy, for instance, an effortlessly charming host who travels the world, eats good food, and doesn't need to stage manage his every move. Or even Selena Gomez, whose cooking show was delightful despite her admitting she had no idea what she was doing. Meghan, on the other hand, seems more obsessed with looking like a culinary queen than actually, cooking. And let's not forget Harry, who appears in the clip as if he's just waiting for the moment when he can go back to doing whatever it is he does all day. All of this chaotic PR scrambling seems awfully well timed, doesn't it? Just as William and Catherine make headlines for their wholesome Welsh cake making session, Meghan swoops in with a conveniently accidental Instagram gaffe. Desperate. Much the bottom line: if Netflix really wants to make this show watchable, they should scrap with Love Meghan altogether and rebrand it as the Meghan Markle Meltdown Chronicles. Now that would be must-watch television, and let's be honest, that's the only way she's ever going to get the high ratings she so desperately craves.